Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. How are you doing? And thank you for supporting us so much. Thank you for supporting Kasioka Stories. Another chapter starts. I'm going to my farm in Embu County. That's where we are heading, and we'll be doing a little bit of farming today in the next few days. See you soon. Bye. So we are still on our way to Embu, but we have to take on the highway eastern bypass from Nairobi, almost Nairobi. So we're just entering Nairobi County, but we will not be going through the city. We'll be going out on the outskirts of Nairobi. All right, we'll be seeing you shortly. Ciao. So now we are on Uhuru Highway, Nairobi. We decided not to go through the bypass. Actually, we did not decide. We missed the exit. So here we are going through the city. Pretty soon we are going to be going through the city center. Right now we are on Uhuru Highway. You can see the highways are pretty decent. They were built not too long ago. Last time I was in Nairobi, most of them were still under construction, because usually I am a village boy. And yeah, so it's raining. I'm not sure the camera is going to be too clear, but now we are approaching Nairobi City Center. On the right, you're going to see high-rises and office buildings and stuff like that. And then we're going to go by Uhuru Park. It's going to be on the left. It's very popular. It's a popular destination for city residents when you want to chill. Come and hang out around here. And construction is still going on, it seems. So we won't see much, and the weather is not allowing us to take clearer pictures. Yeah, so we'll be talking to you sometime soon as we continue our journey. So driving through Nairobi, you apply the laws of the jungle. You hardly see any traffic lights. So you self-direct traffic. Can be chaotic sometimes. Oh, this is Uhuru Park on the left. That's where we hang out a lot of times. Yeah, and yeah. But I think we have some very good defensive drivers around here, because we are able to drive without traffic lights and without police, traffic officers giving directions on how to move around. This is a roundabout. Back in the day, used to have traffic lights here. Now there isn't. So I'm going to make a decision whether or not to turn or what to do, and assume the other guy can read my mind, and I can read his mind too, what he's trying to do. You don't even have to put your signals on. Sometimes it looks. Just keep on going. And then it becomes a problem when I go back to the US. I start driving the bad habits I get in Kenya. But usually wears off. In a few days, I'm back to normal driving and obeying all the traffic lights and obeying all the traffic rules. But here, I don't even know what the rules are.
Keep left.
Okay, we're getting left. Going left over here. We're going to go. We passed the city already. We are going to Westlands, Nairobi, and I think there's a next city I'm going to get on. We should be somewhere around here. Yeah. So yeah, everything is a bridge and a road on top of another one. So we're not seeing much. Seems like. So we are going to get into Westlands, also called Parklands by others, but I call it Westlands. This is the west of the city. What we are trying to do is navigate our way to Thika Super Highway, which will take us to Embu. I'm hoping I'll remember Eastern some of them don't look familiar because the landmarks I knew were knocked down and new buildings came up. But I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, this building has been under construction for many years. The last time I was here, it was still under construction.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I think I am going to be making a straight line. Yeah. I used to own a restaurant over here called Zapata Mexican Restaurant, Westlands, Nairobi. Shut it down a few years ago. It was in that street down there. So we're just passing Thika, approaching the Del Monte pineapple plantations, which are on our right. Used to be one of the biggest pineapple plantations I had ever seen. But I think it's not as much these days. I think they have diversified the agriculture because I'm seeing lots of corn and I'm seeing all kinds of things. And then from here we will be going to Keno, which I believe is entry point of Murang'a County. We should be approaching Keno, Murang'a County in the next few minutes. This area is developed these days. Never used to look like this. Some of these things happened in the last very few years. Yeah, so looks good. So Kenya is on the move. Looks good. If you're not from Kenya, it's a worthwhile place to visit. And even to Kenyans doing domestic tourism. There's a lot to see outside Nairobi and Mombasa. In the country, there's everything you need: good food, accommodation, stuff for kids to do, and also to see you have fun. So we'll be seeing it soon. So we are in where these are rice growing region and all other kinds of stuff. And since I'm going to see my mother-in-law at one point today, I'm going to do some shopping over here, and I would like to see how much it is going to cost. Stuff is very, very cheap around here, so I'm going to be buying some stuff. I need some onions and some tomatoes, nyanya. Uko na nyanya? Nyanya unamuzauzaji au nikanunue mbele?
50.
Eh?
50.
Hapana, zile zinafungangwa hivi.
Si nitakuwekea tu zenyewe.
Hizo ni pesa ngapi kale kanini kama Sokoto?
Kuna za 100.
Wacha nijilete, si ndio?
Kuja.
Kilo 2 lakini ufunge mbali. Bila niko na my mother, I have to buy for my mother and my mother-in-law.
Moja.
Yeah, kilo moja. Wacha tuone kilo moja ndio. So 1 kilo here is 50 shillings. 50 shillings conversion is about how much is that? That's about 50 cents maybe? Yeah. 1 kilo. That's for my mother-in-law. Kilo moja. And then I'm also going to buy some for my mother. 1 kilo of tomatoes. Fungia ingine na?
Ndio hii.
Hiyo ndio ile ingine. Okay, funga hiyo. Ile tili yako inakaa aje wewe? Weka tili vizuri.
Nimeweka nono mingi.
Imetoshea? Okay. Kitunguu.
Kama sina.
Unauza hiyo kitunguu?
Kilo.
Moja ni ngapi?
Zangi moja zanga pa kilo.
Pa kilo. Ni pesa ngapi kilo?
150.
150. Wewe. Ni 100. Juzi ni
100 hiyo iko hapo.
Ile ya 100 ni ile. Sasa hii ni 150 za hiyo?
Hapana, sikuwa nataka kukutoanishia.
Hiyo ni 150.
Hii ni 100.
Hebu nipatie hiyo ya 100. Nione.
Hiyo unaweza kunusia.
100, si ndio? 100. Sawa. Okay. 2, si ndio? Okay, moja ya my mother-in-law. Hizi kwanza nione kwanza. Okay.
2.
Hizo ni kilo 2, si ndio? Wacha nione ikianguka. Unaona? Haianguki.
Hata yameanguka leo.
Sawa.
Toa kwanza.
Wewe? Okay, hata hiyo. Hapana, melo tunapanda zao.
Na hizo.
Aya mayeza anzu. Kule wezo wa wewe. Na Embu sorry. Na Embu na kamba maana. Na nzogo nzomuzi. Hapana kwa sawa.
Na doma.
Hiyo unaweza pesa ngapi? 100. Okay, kwa hiyo ni 200. Okay, weka kwa gari.
Na hii kwa gari passion leo.
Hakuna passion.
Niambia ni mimi nitanibaia passion hiyo la udingine.
Kwa hivyo ni 100 4 600.
Aya, brasi mimi niko hapa.
Wewe nilinunua sandal ni kwako?
Nakwambia ni tamu.
Bana, hata ulibaki na change yangu. Ulikuwa hakuna change, ulikuwa pale usiku. I bought all I want and she wants me to buy and she says you even give me credit. She doesn't know me and she's saying I take it and pay when I come back. No, I'm done.
Just 200. 200 only.
Nimetosha. Okay, the trick is if you hold these things like that, they are yours.
No, they are yours. It's just 100.
I'll pay when I come back. No, I can't pay when I come back. No.
Sina so kinyamana tano. Sio ndio une maana malei. Ni maana.
Maana jack na kai 50 na 50. 50.
Ni wodi kita la wodi.
Kibanda ni wewe.
Utampata siku moja kwa
Okay, ongeza nyingine moja. Okay. Tumemaliza. Natuma 400. Natumia nani? Hapana. Nipatie hiyo simu. Hapana. Unaitwa? Sema tena vizuri. Prasida receives 400. Reply, yes. Boom. Kangara.
Asante.
So like I said before, African culture demands that when you are visiting your mother-in-law or your mother or anybody, anytime you are visiting somebody, you cannot go there empty-handed. So we just came from the fruit and vegetable market. We bought that, and now I'm going to buy rice. This is a major rice growing region, and the story is going to be the same, just like you saw me when I was buying the vegetables. So let's do this. We are growing mchele in Machakos. Can I take a video and buy mchele? Imechanganywa. Hapana. Angalia.
Toa yenye unaona ni different na hiyo nyingine. Hapa ni kwa machine.
Yeah. So this is where they it comes from the farm, the husks, and then they process it right here. And yeah. So we are going to buy some rice over here. 160. 160. I need 5 kg and 5 kg. Zimefungwa tofauti. 5 kg na 5 kg. Yeah. That's I can only buy so much. I cannot buy too much. I'm buying from my mother and my mother-in-law. I don't have friends. It's only me. Yeah. I will buy 5 and 5. My son is on his own. My wife can take care of herself.
Why?
Yeah. My mother-in-law and my mother who need rice. So even a 5 kg and 5 kg. So, rice. It comes straight from the farm. Yeah.
What about your wife?
My wife will take care of herself and she's listening to me. Now you are starting a fight. When I go home, I'll be beaten.
5 kg energy for your
Yeah,
wife.
he's fine.
Or
She's
your
okay.
son.
She's okay. She's gonna be fine.
Or your son.
Yeah, my son is fine.
Unanunulia
Take care of himself.
unanunulia mamako unaacha bibi yako wewe.
Oh, my wife
Utachapa ndugu.
anunuliwa na watoto wake. Mimi nanunulia my parents. Anunuliwa na watoto wake, si ndio? Yeah, take care of the parents. So those are the rice fields. The rice we just bought comes from these farms over here. They grow a lot of rice over here. It's called Mwea irrigation scheme. This water comes from Tana River, I believe. It was diverted from Tana River to this area just to grow rice. And over the years, I've seen it expand. And it's a major economic activity in the area. A lot of farmers around here and small businesses. And
What's happening here?
I don't know. I've never seen this. I don't know what they're doing with the husks. I think they are producing something like probably, what do you call those things? Not charcoal. What do you call that stuff? Not charcoal. Is that what you mean? It's some kind of fuel they're making over there, like charcoal. And I'm trying to get I'm forgetting that word. It's called. I'll remember one day. I'll let you know. Yeah. So this is all rice and more rice, and the economy here is dependent on that rice. The only problem here is that there are some birds that come here and destroy the rice, and there's an issue on how to get rid of those birds. There are people who poison them, which is against some regulations. You can see them over there. Those are enemies of the rice, and killing them or controlling them is a major issue. So I don't know how that story went, but I know there was a major issue with the government because they were just poisoning them. That's cruelty to animals. I think that was the issue. Yeah, some people were just shooting them, and unfortunately these are not birds you eat. They are vultures. Don't eat vultures around here, so it's wasted meat. So yeah. All right, we are about 34 miles to Embu town, and then after Embu town we are going to do another maybe 20 miles to Kasioka farm, Kasioka and Swapi farm. Yeah, I keep on forgetting that I farm with my wife, and I hope I don't get in trouble by saying Kasioka farm alone, because she puts a lot of effort in farming. Yeah, as a matter of fact, she's the one who identified the farm when it was for sale, and then she recommended that we buy it. And there's a story right there, because I was refusing, because I'm a Mkamba and she's a Mwembu. Those are two different tribes. Kamba culture believes that if you buy land and build where your wife comes from, you are actually the one who is getting married over there, and people will laugh at you. Last week I was with my cousin, and I told him I have a farm in Embu, and he cracked up and saying, "Oh, Kasioka, you have been married by your wife? How did you do that?" But of course, I don't care. I can buy property anywhere in the world if I can afford it, and if it's something that interests me. Yeah, so I decided I was going to buy the land, and yeah, I bought it. But Kamba culture says you cannot do that. Kamba culture says that you cannot sleep in your mother-in-law's house. Matter of fact, I've never slept in the house, and I can't, because we are not supposed to. Yeah, that's us. Okay, I don't know about you, where you are. Put that on the comment section, and let's compare notes and see whether that's a uniform cultural belief or not. Okay, we'll see you at the farm or at Embu town soon. Ciao. We are almost exiting Kirinyaga County and getting to Embu County. And it seems like it's been raining all the way from Machakos to here, which is about 3 hours. I think we left home around 10 o'clock. What time is it now? It's about, I don't know what time it is.
1:38.
1:38. I don't know how many hours those are. Yeah, so we're just about getting there. And I think we are just entered Embu. There used to be
banner down there that said, welcome to Embu. It looks like